The Grant Platner campaign in Maine is on life support as Democrats around him jump ship, and we wait to see what he is going to do. Axios reporting moments ago, a senior Grant Platner campaign aide told his team at a 1 o'clock meeting that Platner would speak later tonight, ostensibly to them, according to a person on the call. The person described the call as, quote, odd and stilted. Let's bring in Matt Whitlock, former senior advisor at the National Republican Senatorial Committee, and Meghan Hays, former Biden director of message planning, who's never been described as stilted.
Thank you.
But I must say, you warned about Platner from the very beginning, and nobody listened to you.
Man, here we are.
She did.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. But the Democratic Party, I think, has pulled the plug on Grant Platner. He's not on life support anymore. I think he's done in the eyes of the Democratic Party. And if he doesn't drop out, there'll be no money in Maine for down-ballot candidates as well as the governor's race. So he's just on borrowed time. And it's really disgusting and disgraceful that they think that they have any sort of input in who's going to be picked next, whether it is his consultant, Morris Katz, or himself. It's just move on. You're done. Right.
And in fact, the state Democratic Party executive director said Platner's campaign had reached out to them a couple of times saying, yeah, we want to have some input. And they're saying, no way, no how. But that brings up another thing, is that how many times did Democrats, with the exception of Meghan and John Fetterman and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, notably, say to us, let the voters decide. Yep. We can't pass judgment on Grant Platner. Now they're passing judgment, right? They're judge, jury, and executioner on Grant Platner. What happened to this idea of let the voters decide and not the party bosses?
It's definitely a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. If you stay with Platner, he's going to hurt down-ballot races and Democrats around the country. But if you take him out and replace him, you have another Biden switcheroo type of feeling. Where you're undercutting the sentiment of your voters. But the thing that fascinates me the most is the people who foisted Platner on Maine Democrats are the ones that are now demanding the leverage in choosing somebody to replace him.
It's like you're dealing with the IRGC.
They're also the same people who are foisting Abdul El-Sayed on the people of Michigan. So this is real.
But I noticed that Abdul El-Sayed called on Platner to drop out.
But he didn't. He took him over 24 hours to get him to drop out. And his first statement was just like, this is terrible. Never called him to drop out because they have the same consultants. These are the same people that are behind Mamdani. This is just, it's very misguided, and it's not part of the Democratic Party, and we should all move on.
You know, you, Fetterman, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, you were also joined by Debbie Dingell, who said, this guy Platner, it stinks to high heaven right from the get-go. Listen to what she said here.
I'm going to not give you names because they're people that I have a great deal of respect for as well. But they have said to me, you were right. Your gut was right. Your instincts were right. He lied to me.
It's just amazing, though, that so many prominent Democrats had their heads stuck so far in the sand.
Well, you have to consider what
I was
they were
thinking about
willing.
somewhere else, but let's say in the sand over this guy.
Well, to Debbie's point, you have to consider the things that Maine voters were willing to stomach with this guy. The Nazi tattoo, the 10 years activity on a Predator's Paradise app, the fact that he did assault a Republican operative. They were comfortable with that because she was a Republican, and now we're saying, you know, we've got to undercut the will of voters and take him out.
I think I said this on this show before. There was a real divide, with a gender divide in the Democratic Party. Women were against Grant Platner for a very long time, especially after the first New York Times story came out. And this is going to impact what independent voters who are majority women are going to look at the Democratic Party come 2028. And I think that we have a real hard look at ourselves. Do we believe women or do we not? And this is just proof in the pudding.
But here's the thing, though, that Grant Platner got 72%. He didn't win like 51-49 over Janet Mills. He got 72% of the vote. And I take it that men don't make up 72% of the voters.
But I'm sorry,
in the Democratic Party.
But the National Party, the people who were endorsing him, and like with Congresswoman Dingell.
But a lot of women voted for him in Maine.
Well, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think he'll be out. I expect he'll probably drop out today. He's making the calls, but his team's going to extract as much as they can before he does.
I mean, who knows? Maybe he is really ticked off and he's going to stay in just.
But you know who's dancing is Susan Collins. Susan Collins is feeling pretty good this week.
Yeah.
She should have been feeling good all along.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for joining us, folks. Really appreciate it.
All right, thanks for watching. Check out my new podcast, Hanging Out with me, Sean Hannity. The big interviews, the debates you won't get anywhere else. Like and subscribe for new episodes every Tuesday and Thursday.